Wouldn't it be fantastic if Red Bull would have real film music as well in the library? That sounds interesting. What do you mean? I said, my students are incredible and young and powerful and modern. Wouldn't it be great to do a project? First of all, we need a great name. And they came up with the Red Bull Scoring Challenge. This is a pioneer project. I don't think anybody has done that before. A great collaboration between this world corporation and the MDW Vienna.
Yeah, I just started with a piano idea, a very small piano idea. What I like about film scoring is that it combines classical, jazz, electronic music, and this into a well-produced piece or track.
Why I'm so fond of cinema is because I get to experience life the way that I otherwise wouldn't have.
Writing for films, I think the best thing is there's so many challenges, and coming up with ways, with solutions to overcome those problems I think is the most difficult, but also the most inspiring task about it.
I'm sure there will come a lot of challenges that I don't even know about yet, but I'm looking forward to gathering experiences and seeing how this works from the beginning to the finished piece.
So the task for my students was we write film music, memorable themes, which are in the world of action, of a lot of emotion and movement in a modern style.
I think the biggest challenge is to, at one hand, stay in my own style, and at the other hand, really suit what Red Bull is searching for.
The next phase was pitching.
So I tried to put many layers together.
Pitching was that my students had synth demos which we pitched to Red Bull to listen to. Then they picked 8 pieces from that pool and we sent it to Red Bull. And I got that call, Walter, we have a problem. You totally misunderstood us. Then I thought the project died. And I knew basically this was my head on the table. If I don't deliver now and my students don't deliver, then I will be that much shorter.
What was the feedback?
The jury thought that I should be more confident with my music.
They said that violin, for example, solo violin, sounds a little bit too depressed. Just make it a little bit more uplifting.
That it should be a bit more courageous.
We had from September on until February to finish those 8 pieces.
I wanted to get it into a state where I'm relaxed and confident about it.
To orchestrate it. Orchestrating is that process where you take what you composed and expand it to real instruments and make it work so the instruments can play it. We had a rehearsal with the MDW orchestra and then 2 more rehearsals the days before the recording, and then finally the big day, that recording day. So when I talked with Red Bull, I said there are a couple of choices. We have some smaller recording rooms, or we can go big and really professional. And luckily I said, let's go big and professional. And so we went to Synchron Stage, which is top line recording studio for film music in Europe. The students were just amazed when they came in. It's like being in a candy store. It's like, oh my God, it's like they have not really seen that, and it's for their music.
To be able to actually physically feel the power of a 60-man ensemble, it's just great.
They stepped aside and learned the process, how to talk to musician, how to get the best out of musician.
When it's played by musicians, it's played by humans, it's played by souls, and it really feels different.
Ja, schon gut, aber also Fagott, der Einstieg, bisschen weicher.
You put those little black dots on a paper or into your computer, and they represent one aspect of the music, but not everything. You could have that same note play very loudly or very soft, or with lots of vibrato and expressive. So there's so many ways to interpret the symbols.
Through all the rehearsals and the post-production, I have learned that very, very deeply, that human beings are not plugins.
Sometimes it's great to talk to the musician.
You did it great, just the rhythm at the beginning. Und sonst würde ich sagen, noch mit mehr Emotion spielen, auch mit mehr Freude, dass das so richtig flimmert.
It's really humbling experience. It's a big highlight of my career so far.
It's so good to see people now at the mix with smiling faces. You're sitting there, oh God, and I'm here and I'm very proud.
It really showed me, yeah, this is the thing that I want to do in my life as a composer.
I'm really excited that my students got this chance to pour their heart.
It was nice finding out this intimate parts of that person in the music.
It's like when you compose, it's almost like running naked. You show your inner emotion.
I'm still pretty much with the fire there.
It's a very vulnerable process, and I'm glad it worked without major disasters. There were moments with frustrations and maybe being angry.
Stop, please.
But overall, it was a beautiful journey into something where we are proud of and can show it to the world.
Super, das war sehr gut.
Perfekt, danke schön.
Das war perfekt, wunderbar.